Hi, Mr. Shapiro.
Howdy.
Hi. So in the last couple days, you wrote an article for National Review where you were talking about Trumpian-style nationalism.
Yes.
And that it was kind of utilitarian in nature, whereas true conservative nationalism is more idealistic or ideological.
Mm-hmm.
And then previously, just a few minutes ago, you said that if you could live at any time in American history, it would be right now because it's the most prosperous, it's the healthiest, it's the wealthiest. So how can conservatives, people like us who are the most ideologically strong, who still make our most major decisions based on immediate felt needs, like you were talking about, how can we say that our nation is fundamentally ideological when people just don't behave that way?
Okay, so I think that the nation is still based on fundamental principles about limited government and individual liberty that have been ebbing and flowing for the last 100 years. But America's government and our system is very different from Europe's government and system. And the American concept of what patriotism is typically very different from what Europe's has been, at least in the halls of power. So America has always believed that we are not great because we are powerful, we're powerful because we're great, right? That American exceptionalism is based on the idea that we don't deserve to be exceptional because we build big towers and have really cool planes and such, but because what we fight for is a particular perspective on human liberty that is worthwhile. Might doesn't make right, right makes right, and then hopefully that right becomes might. We've been lucky enough as a country and that God smiled on us and made us an unbelievably powerful country on the basis of those ideals. We still have to fight for those ideals. We can recognize how good we have it, but that's a legacy of the Constitution. It's a legacy of the Declaration of Independence. It's a legacy of our highest principles that we've done well, and we've done well in spite of violations of those principles, not because of them.
Thank you.
Thanks.